Today, we're embarking on a journey to one of the new seven wonders of the world, Chichen Itza. Nestled in the heart of the Yucatan Peninsula, this ancient Mayan city was an incredible testament to the knowledge and mathematical prowess of the Mayan people. Our tour also included stops in the cities of Valladolid and Izamal, the Yellow City. Hello and welcome. I am Trinice West, and this is my husband, Kevin. We recently retired, and our channel is all about our retirement journey, our travels across the U.S. and throughout the world. Join us on our adventures. Good morning, everyone. It is 5:50, a few minutes before 6 a.m., and we're up early for a tour to Chichen Itza and a couple other places, a cenote and somewhere else. It's early, and I haven't had coffee yet, but we're meeting here at this little plaza. Meet our tour guide, and hopefully it will be a great day. We're really looking forward to this. We were supposed to go last week, but we had the flu, so we had to reschedule, so hopefully this will be a great trip today. So it's a really cute little plaza here. We have so many of these throughout Merida. It's early morning, and the city is just waking up. Even Starbucks isn't open yet. Our tour guide arrived, and there were several other people on the tour. He gave us the option of going to the cenote or joining the rest of the group, going to Valladolid. We decided to go to Valladolid with the rest of the group instead of going to the cenote. The drive from Merida to Chichen Itza was about an hour and a half. We left really early, and our tour guide told us that we would understand why later. He gave us some background information on Chichen Itza, and we also took a nap until we arrived at our location. We arrived at the site, and it was just opening, and a few people were trickling in. If you decide to DIY this excursion, you can get a tour guide at the entrance. I do not know how much it costs for a guide. The entrance fee to get inside at the time of this recording was adults 614 Mexican pesos and Mexican citizens 272 Mexican pesos. Our tour guide purchased our tickets while we went inside to use the restrooms and browse the stands inside. We walked down a path that opened up to the magnificent El Castillo, the Chichen Itza Pyramid, also known as the Temple of Kukulkan. Wow, that's beautiful. This architectural marvel served as a temple to the Mayan god Kukulkan, the feathered serpent deity. The Mayan people lived thousands of years ago in the countries that are now known today as Mexico, Belize, Honduras, El Salvador, and Guatemala. El Castillo is renowned for its impressive astronomical alignments. It is said that during the spring and autumn equinoxes, the setting sun casts a shadow on the pyramid, creating the illusion of a serpent slithering down its staircase. This phenomenon is a remarkable display of the Mayans' deep understanding of celestial movements. There are 365 steps for each day of the year. The Mayan people were fascinated with astronomy. I was just amazed at how big it was and the fact that it was so well preserved. We continued to walk around the site. The tour guide was great at giving us a glimpse into the lives of the Mayan people. It was very informative. The Mayan social structure consisted of a caste system, and the lowest class was made up of farmers and slaves. The middle were merchants and soldiers. The upper class held rulers, nobles, and priests. Unfortunately, as many people know, the caste system was not just a unique system with the Mayans. The caste system is as old as time and was in effect in different parts of the world throughout history. You can even find the caste system in our world today. Moving deeper into the site, we arrived at the Great Ball Court. Can you imagine the intense athletic competitions that took place here, where players would use only their hips to keep a solid rubber ball in play? This game is reenacted in Merida if you'd like to see it in the city center. We ended our tour in the late morning hours, and by then it was very hot. Also, there was a ton of tour buses and people coming in. I understood why our guide had us get up so early, and boy, was I grateful. So if you wait and come later, this is what you get. It's a huge crowd. And that road we just went down was packed too with all the vendors and people coming in. So I'm glad we came in earlier. Next, we went to a Mayan center where they sold souvenirs and we ate lunch, which was included in the tour price. Our next stop was the city of Valladolid. It was a small city in Mexico and very picturesque. We stopped for about an hour to explore the area. We saw the cathedral, got some ice cream, and people watched in the plaza. The last stop was Izamal, the Yellow City. This city was adorable because the buildings in the city center are painted yellow. Some say this city is yellow because of the visit by Pope John Paul II in 1993. And then there's another story that says the color honored a Mayan sun god. And yet another story is that it was already yellow when the Pope arrived. I am not sure, but regardless, it's unique and beautiful. The bright yellow color just made me feel happy. I ended the day by walking uphill to a pyramid that you can actually climb while Kevin stayed below looking for a cold drink. I decided against walking up to the top because it was very steep and the steps were crumbling in several places. It was a long day, and many of us slept on the ride back to Merida. I really enjoyed the day and would recommend visiting these places if you're in Merida. We found our tour guide on Airbnb experiences, and the tour was great. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. We look forward to seeing you in our next video.